Hi everyone, I am a Major. In this video, we will look at the Hinge installer, the number of hinges, in the process of creating a hinge scheme. How to control the number of hinges. That's very simple. We just need to find the parameter of hinge count. Find the parameter of the number of hinges. And then in the corresponding pop-up panel of FX. And enter the parameters to control the hinges. And the corresponding parameter of the hinge spacing. We can precisely control the number of hinges generated. In this way, it can generate different numbers of hinges to generate different numbers of hinges. Okay, let's open the software and take a look. In the SU software, we separately drawn 4 cabinets of different heights. And each one has a door on it. We can see the number of door hinges on it. Next, we can open the Hinge installer and install them on doors of different heights. Then let's take a look at the number it generates. We can see in the Hinge installer, we can see 2 schemes created, 01 and 02, and the parameters of these 2 schemes. We can see the number of hinges here. We haven't set the number of hinges for the 02 plan. We can also see here, the number of hinges is not set. These 2 schemes are also the 2 simple schemes. 2 simple schemes we demonstrated to you. Okay, now we can select the 01 plan. Then click Install, and then click the left door with the mouse cursor. Let's take a look at the number of hinges it generates. After we click, we can see that it has been installed. We can see that different height doors, the number of hinges it generates. It's a bit wrong. For example, this door is 2450, but it only generates 4 hinges in total. It feels like the number of hinges is too small. If we want to control the number of hinges, how can we operate? It's very simple. We just need to go to the corresponding plan and find the number of hinges. Then we click the FX button behind it. A formula editor will pop up. We can enter our formula here. First, delete these codes. And then here. And enter our formula. The format of the formula is like this. We just follow the format. After writing, click OK. The hinge spacing below is the same. We just click FX. Then, in the code editing panel, we delete the formula. Then enter the formula for hinge spacing. We just need to enter the formula as it is. And then click OK below. Of course, after entering it, we can still click Open to view or modify it. It's the same here. In this way, we can control the number of hinges. After controlling it, we need to save the plan. Click Save. In this way, Plan 01. It adds a parameter for the number of hinges. Okay, next. Let's take a look at its effect. If we choose the scheme 01 and install it again, we click it. You can see it will light up red. It can't be installed. Why? Because we have already used the scheme 01. So we install it again. The installation will not be successful. First, we need to switch its plan to another solution. For example, we need to switch to the plan of 02, and then install it. After switching to the plan 2, we switch back to the plan 1, and then install it. In this way, it will be successful. Okay, we can come here to see the corresponding number of hinges. Now we can see the height of 2450. Now, the total number of hinges is 6. For 1850 height. And the total number of hinges is 5. For 1550 height. The number of hinges is 4. The number of hinges at 10500 is 3. We have accurately controlled. Is precisely controlled. How did we achieve this control? Is controlled by the number of hinges. We controlled it through this formula. We can see here that when the height of the cabinet is greater than 2400. The hinges. It's 5 here, but the actual number is 6. Why? Because one of them is a duplicate. This requires you to know the background knowledge of parametric modeling. Now, we just need to know that when we write 5 here, it will actually generate 6. When we write 4 here, it will actually generate 5. When we write 3 here, and it will actually generate 4. When we write 2 here, and it will actually generate 3, okay? Okay, so we can see the quantity here. Here, we can accurately to control the number of it and the height of the cabinet. And then we can make a modification here. In this way, we can modify it to the height we want. It will generate the corresponding number of hinges to achieve the control of the number of hinges. So when we create a scheme, such as the 02 plan, if we don't control the number of hinges, the number of door hinges generated by scheme 02, the number of door hinges may not be correct. We can click here. Click to install the scheme 02. We can see the number of it is like this. If we are not satisfied with the number of hinges, we know that we need to control the number of hinges to control it, okay? Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you, all.